having a good time here. Okay? All right, let's take the next slide. Good. Okay. How many sins does God forgive?
All of it.
All of them. How often?
All of it.
All the time.
All the time. So, if He does that, He's going to take us where He wants us to be. We don't have to worry about it. And He's going to allow us the most pleasant life in the world. Even if we make mistakes, it can be. But sometimes we still have to pay for the mistakes. Next. Indeed, we have created man. We know what his own self whispers to him, and we are nearer to him than his jugular vein.
I love this one.
How near is God? And this is what you need to teach your children. How near is God? You see, they've never experienced the things that we have. But if you train them, they will begin to know that. And He's that near to you. Okay? The original one, the text that this is based on in the Christian Bible is it says God is at hand. And the reason that you rejoice, the reason that you praise God is because He is at hand. The reason that you don't have to worry about anything is because He is at hand. Right? And therefore, those problems are solved if we put our trust where it's supposed to be. Next. Well, I made it not as a message for you, but assurance to your hearts. There is no victory except from Him. Now, assurance to your hearts. These kids that you're talking to me about, okay? The ones that are giving you trouble. God said, if you train up a child in the way he should go, when he is old, he will come back to it. So the assurance is, no matter where they go, they're coming back. Sooner or later, they will come back to their home. They will come back to their training. But if they don't have the right training, they'll come back and it won't be a good thing. Okay, next. Finally, brothers, whatever things are true, noble, just, pure, lovely, good report, any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. That's that part of the circles. Focus yourself different, but focus it on good stuff. Right? That's how it works. All right, next. We've already talked about this. If they can talk, if you can talk to them, if you can find a way to get them to get help, if you can put them in a position where they have a neutral party. See, if they think they're at war with you, are they going to talk to you? No. So you need to get somebody in the middle that's saying, look, let's get this war over with. This person loves you. How do you know they love you? They sent you here, right? Simple question, right? Talk, share, feel, and get help. Next. Okay, now we're just going to shift. This is a fact that most kids do not know. And it's something that most adults do not know. Okay? Dr. Weller, University of Texas, calculated the efficiency of the protection that they're giving away in public schools. Okay? If your child in public school, your boy, goes in and says, I'm going to have some interesting developments in the next, I think I need something to protect myself. And her, right? The school says, better be safe than sorry. Right? So they give them, without your knowledge or your permission, the protection that they ask for. The trouble is, this doctor did a study of all the published studies of heterosexuals in which one partner was infected already with HIV. The other was not. Although contraceptive research indicates that the protection is 87% effective. All right, that's 12 times out of 100, or 13 times out of 100, they fail. Right? How safe is safe? That's not very safe. Right? And when it comes down to HIV, which is the worst thing that we've had in this country, right, in this world, they're only 69% effective. So you're giving a kid something saying, you're going to be safe from the STDs, but it fails 1 out of 3 times. Because what they didn't figure is, contraception, certain size for the fluid, doesn't go through the latex. The HIV virus is 5 times smaller. It migrates through anyway. Now that's like taking a 6-shot revolver, okay, putting in 2 bullets, spinning it and hoping to get a blank cell when you pull the trigger. That's scary. And they pass it out in public schools as if it is, and they call it this, safe sex. All right, what kind of sex is safe? 1 man, 1 woman, together forever. No outsiders entering the picture. Right? You never have to worry about the disease. But the kids think they're safe. Somebody's telling them a lie, and it's a big lie. Now, to me, that is scary. Next. Everything, every time. Here's something else that the kids don't know. I'm sure you do. Or do you? Let me run it by you. Man has a relationship with a lady. Whatever disease that lady has, or that man has, the other person automatically is eligible to get. Okay? Now, suppose one of you has had relationship before that. Then the partner gets what he gave it, and the next one gave, and the next one gave. Back 20 cycles. The reason God said don't mess around is because you are putting yourself at risk for disease every single time, and that's the disease that everybody had that you're having sex with, back 20 to 30 to 40 partners. Now, some people say the gay world, no different than the straight world. Okay? The trouble is, the normal gay guy will have sex 3 and 4 times a week with a different partner. They're loading themselves up for disease. There's no way to avoid it. It is going to get you sooner or later. Now, normal relationship between Muslim and Christian boys and girls. Wait until marriage. When they get married, how much disease do they get? Otherwise, they get everything, every time. Now, here's the last slide. Suppose, no, it's next to the last slide. You have 2 people that have a relationship. In the next week, and that's not abnormal in the culture we live in, right? Now the culture, not the Muslim culture, but in the Western culture. Within the next week, those 2 people find somebody else, and they each have a new partner, right? Now you have 4 people that have AIDS. So the next week, the 4 find a new partner, only 1 each. But now you have 8, then you have 16, then you have 32. 7 cycles in, 7 weeks in, you have 128 people that are diseased, right? Let me ask you a question. How many do you think you would have if you went for 6 months? Add another 20 weeks. How many people are infected?
100%.
Huh?
100%.
100 persons? No, you're already at 128. That's only 7 weeks.
14 weeks.
Huh?
You say in 14 weeks?
I'm saying in 20 weeks.
Or 20?
Yeah.
cannot put in much.
Okay.
5, 6,
About 5,000 plus.
5,000 plus 5, 6, 8, 5,640.
5,640
Yeah,
in 20 weeks.
yeah.
Push the button.
Wow.
Push the button.
Oh.
2,297,152 because it doubles every time. Why did God say no outside relationships? You're gonna die, dummy. That's what I tell the kids. And I'll stand right there in the class and I'm going to say, you're alive, you're dead. You're alive, you're dead. You're alive, you're dead. And they get the picture. Right? That's scary. Beyond belief. Totally scary. That's called the AIDS pyramid. Just a little bit of information that you really need to know. Okay, I think that's probably the last slide.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put in a new set of slides. Can we stop that for 1 second? Okay.